Okay, Jake, I wanted to discuss a very small story coming out of the Rainbow Six Siege scene this
Woo!
week. You know, we don't touch on Rainbow Six a lot on the podcast, but, you know, it's mainly our other content creator Nick's territory, but, you know, might as well dip our
Let's
toes
step
in.
all over that.
Yeah. And I think it's an interesting topic for other esports as well. So what is the official title? The game director for Rainbow Six, Leroy Athanasoff. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, my guy. He had an interview earlier this week where he revealed that the team over at Ubisoft indeed wants Rainbow Six to go free to play at some point.
Ah.
Yeah, because they want it
Classic.
to be accessible to more people.
Yeah,
right?
makes sense.
And he provided a reason why it hasn't so far that I haven't quite heard from a dev ever, I don't think, where he's like, yeah, if we're free to play, how do we stop the Smurfs? That's our main concern right now. How do we prevent people from just making new accounts and just smurfing and ruining the game for everybody else?
Interesting angle for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I would have thought cheaters would have been the first one.
No,
but
yeah,
Smurfs is a new one.
Cheaters were not even mentioned. He was straight up like, yeah, it's Smurfs. That's what's up. Like, he said he said it's a company decision. I think on the development team, we want that at some point. We want the game to be accessible to everyone, but you need certain features to be a good and successful free-to-play game, and that was the big one. And I think we see games like League of Legends and stuff do it and survive.
League of Legends, I think, is their way around it is you have to level the account to even play.
Right. And apparently you have to do the same thing in 6 Siege right now.
I wonder how long
ranked.
that takes for ranked.
Yeah.
Because for League, to me, again, it varies from person to person. For me, it took quite some time in League of Legends.
Right.
Obviously, for other people, it might not take but it does take a decent amount of time.
Mm-hmm. I remember the first time when I was playing League, it took a while before I could even play like casual games, I think.
Yeah. CSGO also does the same thing now. CSGO went free to play not too long back, a few months back, had terrible issues with cheaters now because CSGO, it does not take long to reach that,
that minimum bar.
I believe it's I could be stretching. Maybe it's worse now, but we have a lot of cheaters, so I got to assume it's not that hard.
Right. Yeah.
So it's gonna be interesting to see. I've never heard the Smurf angle.
Yeah, neither have I. I mean, I guess I can maybe understand why this is a little bit more of a concern for Siege than other games, because apparently they have this thing called a newcomer queue, which is reserved for players under level 50. That's made to just make it so they can get their feet wet, like get a real feel for the game before they start like actually playing with a broader player base. Yeah. And I suppose they're worried about people smurfing just to get into that queue specifically. Mm-hmm. But, who knows? I mean, if anything else, I think they'll solve the issue. We'll probably see Rainbow Six Siege go free to play sooner rather than later.
You got to love, one, the transparency. That they're just open, like, hey, we got a problem with Smurfs. We're probably going to. But the fact that he's mentioning it has to be pretty hopeful. You don't mention that kind of stuff and not be working on a solution,
you don't
probably.
Drop like a kernel, like, hey, yeah, we're going to make the game free.
And the game's already, on Epic Games Store, like $8, something cheap?
Yeah, it goes down real low, like on Steam, on everything. Like, I think last time I saw it, it was like $6 on sale. I mean, not including all the DLC nonsense, because then it gets real weird, but,
I think it's only a matter of time till it's free at this point. The esports only going up, player base only going up. What we've seen so far in the past 6 months is numbers only rising.
Yeah, the game's doing big things, and it's probably only going to get bigger if it goes free to play.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. I think that's probably the next move for them, and we'll see how they can actually deal with the Smurfs.
Yeah.
Because other games have survived, and they're succeeding very well. So I think they probably see League of Legends. They probably see CSGO. Those numbers in those games are still only growing.
Right.
Even with the Smurf and cheating issues.
Yeah, people complain, but they still play.
Yep.
Yeah.
Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Which will never go free.
Yeah.
we know that.
Well, you say that in an Activision meeting, I'm pretty sure they shoot you on sight.
Your chair, they press the button.
Drops down on the floor.
R6, we're calling it sometime in the future.
Yo, maybe. I'm calling it right now.
This year?
End of next year.
I'm totally with you. For free?
Yeah, for free.
It's coming soon.
Yeah.
Smurfers, get the frick out.
Watch out.